I told you, dude, being a white knight is harder than it looks.
Everything is going dark.
Gibbidi-bobbidi-bay, box dots! So I've made it no secret that the Country Bumpkin Theater Munchkin Dream Team is a ship that's always welcome in my port. But while Moxxie's been getting the love he deserves for every reason in the book, his other half, well, let's just say that she's been doing a lot of alphabet farming lately. 'Cause dang, that's a lot of detractors. You can leave now. Yeah, there's no escaping the fact that there's a bumper crop of critics out there who find Millie to be flatter than a British apartment. A complete disgrace of a character with no inherent purpose aside from lifting up her husband, no major backstory or family drama to build upon for growth, and no clear direction for a multi-step character arc, despite being present in all but one of 8 episodes. She's terrible, she's poorly written, she's indicative of Vivzie's disinterest in writing compelling female characters, and it's never, ever gonna get any better. I disagree. Honestly, I've always found Millie to be an absolute delight whenever she's on screen. Infectiously happy, endlessly self-driven, strong in both the physical and mental sense, and having a heart, passion, temper, and may I say design, that's hotter than the Wrathring's weird anti-gravity lava ball things. Okay. In fact, speaking of lava, I've got a scolding hot take for you. Even without starring episodes, I think Millie is still an inherently unique and interesting character just from concept alone. And it's all for one major reason. She's the antithesis of everything our main cast and even the majority of Hell itself is presented as. Millie, from what we've seen so far, has had a very happy, wholesome upbringing on a farm with strict but loving parents, caring yet competitive siblings, and was able to marry the love of her life on the first few tries, all with minimal conflict and not much money. And when you compare this to the origins of the other IMPs, which are plagued with abusive, dead, or straight up missing parents, painful lingering mental scars, and childhood trauma, you honestly have a nice breath of fresh air. Not only is this approach different from her co-workers, but it's also very unique for Hell itself. It's nice to have a main character poster child who shows that demons in Hell can just live nice, normal lives away from all the crazy drama, insane debauchery, and scarring events that the underworld is known for. Sure, we have seen nice characters in the show before, like Moxxie and Moxxie's mom, but even those characters' lives ended up being plagued by the toxicity of their native turf. Millie, on the other hand, just lives a simple, normal lifestyle with relatable, down-to-earth problems, like familial disapproval of certain life choices, snarky sibling rivalries, and the like, without having to delve into any high-concept problems like mafia ties or cosmic overlords. And because her upbringing was so pleasant, it makes her happy, joyful demeanor all the more understandable. While I can't speak for everyone, when you do come from a well-adjusted, supportive family, it is more likely that you'll wind up as a kinder, sweeter, more stable person. And depending on the level of love you received, you might also feel compelled to spread that happiness around to others because you want them to feel as nice as you've felt for most of your life. In fact, if you compare her to Charlie from Has Been Hotel, who seemingly checks most of the same boxes, you can see a similar personality type in play. Albeit to a more altruistic extreme with Charlie, where she wants to spread kindness to literally every sinner in Hell, while Millie is more focused on spreading love to the ones she's closest to. Either way, the similar ingredients are there, and depending on what comes up next, we might already have a decent amount of explanation for one of Millie's core personality traits. As for her lack of long-term motivation, I'm surprisingly okay with this too. From my experience, it's not uncommon for an ensemble cast to have a character who's just more well-off than the others. They already have pretty much everything they could ask for without need for much else, and as a result, they're able to provide friendly services for other characters who aren't in their shoes. In fact, I can actually compare Millie to another cartoon country girl who steals my heart whenever she's on screen, Applejack from Friendship is Magic. Yup, we're talking ponies again, and you can't escape it! Anyway, Applejack is one of the only members of the main cast who's already got what she needs. A bright future, loving family, a productive apple farm to inherit.
Useless crap like that.
And in part because of this, she tends to be the most motherly, nurturing, empathetic, and supportive character of the bunch, better able to provide for others since she's already pretty well off herself. And that's what I see Millie as, a character that's already been given so much and feels compelled to give to others like her husband and her friends. Unless you somehow manage to make her mad, then you'll probably be dead before I finish this sentence. Honestly, I don't see that as flat, I see that as sweet. And again, a nice diversion from the other characters who are complete emotional and mental disasters at their deepest cores. Now, am I saying that Millie is the best character of the cast? No. Would I love to see her star in certain episodes for further fleshing out? Absolutely yes. but to say that she's a DOA disaster who's destined to be nothing but Moxxie's accessory, I can't possibly agree with that. She's a unique, subversive, grounded element to the main cast, with straightforward, simple conflicts that a lot of us can relate to, who likely feels compelled to give to others because of her own happy lifestyle, and retains some traits of her native ring to add a little bit of bite to her package. Obviously, I'm in the camp who would love to see her star in some stories. Heck, I might actually write one of my own at some point in the future, but I personally believe that the stuff we've been given already is still pretty dang sweet. I don't really expect to turn any heads or blow any minds with this analysis. I'm just here to speak my mind and be honest. When people call Millie flat, I just ain't down with that.
You get sprung.
But overall, what do you guys think? Do you think that Millie is an unsalvageable train wreck of a character, or do you see her as a sweet treat just in need of more toppings? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I hope to see you all real soon.